All right, guys, so today we're going to be looking at the Russian Amazon Ozon IPO, so stay tuned. What's going on, you guys and girls? My name is Jose. Welcome back to Rico Suave IPOs. If you want to learn everything about the latest IPOs, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. Also, if you want to know what I'm buying and selling, make sure you follow me on my Patron and Discord, link in the description. So today we're going to be looking at Ozon, that RU, which is the Russian Amazon, and they're going to be IPOing next Tuesday. So I'm very excited about this one. So let's get right into it. A quick shout out to my patrons. Your generosity and contributions allow me to do what I love to do and keep the channel growing, so thank you. If you like my content and want to see more of it, then please consider supporting me on Patreon. I've got 3 different tiers full of benefits like portfolio updates, private Discord channels, and a one-on-one phone call. You can now also become a channel member by clicking on that join button and signing up to receive cool badges, perks, and more. All right, so here's your IPO scoop. We're gonna scroll down, find Ozon Holdings PLC. Ticker symbol is gonna be Ozon. They have Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, and all that. They're gonna be the underwriters, right? They're planning on selling 30 million shares at the low price of $22.50 on a high side of $27.50, okay? And like I said during the intro, they are going to be IPOing this next Tuesday, which is November 24. So I'm very excited about it. Let's learn about the company to see if this is going to be a good investment. All right, guys. So Reuters first reported back on November 17, 2020 that Ozon was expecting to raise up to $825 million during this IPO. But then later on, they reported that they're expecting to raise actually $1 billion during this IPO. So very interesting. Let's see what happens with Ozon. We're going to check out their website and everything else over here in a minute. So make sure you stay tuned. In a regulatory filing, privately owned Ozon said it planned to issue 30 million American depository shares or ADS at between $22 and $27, raising up to $825 million. But then they say they wanted $1 billion, right? Now, they're also thinking about offering these ads in Moscow as well. It also is considering a technical listing of its ads in Moscow, along with shortly after its US IPO. So they're taking advantage of, their IPO here in the US, and they're going to do the same over in Moscow. So they're going to offer the American shares in Moscow. So very interesting. I also learned that these foreign companies, they don't file for an S1. They file for an F1 and, for foreign. So this is very important. We're going to look at the F1 here in a minute. The COVID-19 pandemic and nationwide lockdowns helped Russia's e-commerce market grow 51% year over year in the first 6 months of 2020, the prospectus said, with full year growth seen at 34%. So this is a company that benefited from all the lockdowns, just the same way which Amazon benefited here in the US. Here's a short video from CNBC with the CEO of Ozon talking about the e-commerce infrastructure in Russia and why it's very important.
Well, the history of the company is very similar. We started as books, retail business. Now we sell in 20 categories. Basically, whatever is available in the Russian internet, available online, we sell. We have millions of SKUs. The company initially was a retail business. Now we're transforming the company into a marketplace. Marketplace is growing very fast. It's already 25% of our business. So opportunity, we think, is immense.
So tell me how you've seen the Russian e-commerce marketplace develop over the past decade, and what is it exactly that people are buying here?
It started initially as, I think globally, as the same trend, books, electronics, apparel. Now we see growth in virtually every category. Like, for example, food is growing 300% for us. Baby hygiene, electronics, anything. The essence of this business is to deliver millions of SKUs to customers' homes. And people would love to buy anything that they need.
And I know your focus right now is Moscow in particular, but Russia is a very big country. It's the world's biggest country, in fact. So as a business, how are you solving that distribution and logistics problem? Because clearly this is presenting a bit of a challenge for you.
Infrastructure in this business is very important, especially in Russia. This year we plan to finish with about 2 million square feet of fulfillment capacity and logistics. And expanding in the regions is very, very important. We see that if we deliver fast, people love a commerce proposition and they make frequent purchases. We have a subset of customers who are doing weekly purchases on Ozon. So they're active e-commerce customers. And the essence is to expand as fast as possible. Next year, we plan to add about 1 million square feet of logistics infrastructure in the regions to put the goods as close as possible to where people live. And of course, we connect with long-haul delivery and last-mile delivery. We operate multiple delivery channels. This year, we became the biggest operator of lockers network in Russia. We have about 5,000 units installed and plan to triple the quantity next year.
I also wanted to ask you about some of the trends that we're seeing in this space, because big businesses in the United States, like Amazon, for example, are growing beyond online. They see bricks and mortar as a great opportunity for them. Amazon acquiring Whole Foods, for example. Would you also like to move into bricks and mortar one day?
I think it's a bit ahead of us. But the way logistics works in Russia is not only courier delivery. We also operate pickup points and lockers, which are similar to offline retail stores in the way that people come to these places to pick up their goods, their parcels. But given the growth rate that we enjoy currently, the objective for us is to focus on e-commerce business. We also have started last year a subsidiary of financial services, which is providing credit to customers and to sellers, which operate on marketplace platform. I believe that financial service and e-commerce are two products that go together very well, and that's the objective of the company, to grow e-commerce, build the business for sellers to enable them to sell thousands of Russian and maybe hundreds of thousands of Russian small businesses and help them grow with financial services.
Awesome, guys. So I'm very impressed. They started just like Amazon, right? Selling books and all that, electronic books and all that. And then they started selling every single category online. So the CEO says they're going to be concentrating on e-commerce for now. Just very exciting company, very exciting. Year over year, the revenue has grown by 73%. So that's amazing, guys. Just a great company to look at. Let's look at the financials over here real quick and a little bit more information about them. All right, so I want to give you guys a quick inside look at their warehouses of this company. It looks just like Amazon. Check it out. It's pretty cool.
Launching 5 more new fulfillment centers in the Russian regional cities. So all these initiatives combined with our technology investments they have allowed us to be ready for the growth that was driven by the COVID-19 impact. So the new customers that joined Ozon will continue to support our growth rate in Q3 and Q4. So we as a company see huge potential for growth and don't think that will have a negative impact on our P&L.
Cool. So I just wanted to show you kind of like their warehouses and stuff like that, so see how it works. You saw the workers, grabbing the packages and all that, fulfillment, warehouses. Pretty cool. I think it's a pretty cool company, but let's keep digging. All right, so here's my man Donovan Jones right here. Normally he's on Seeking Alpha, but he's on the street today talking about Ozon 24/7. So he says the same thing. Some places are telling you they're trying to raise $750 million. Some places are telling you they're trying to hit 800. Some places they want to raise as much as, $1 billion. So we'll see what happens on the day of the IPO, but stay tuned because I'm going to let you guys know what happens. Ozon's marketplace counted 18,100 active sellers as of September 30, 2020. All right, so when compared to Amazon, the company has developed a nationwide logistics infrastructure consisting of 9 fulfillment centers, 43 sorting hubs, 7,500 parcel lockers, 4,600 pickup points, and 2,700 couriers. So, it's quite large company. Ozon provides same-day delivery service in Moscow and parts of the greater Moscow region and St. Petersburg, and next-day delivery service for 40% of the Russian population as of September 2020. So there's the numbers right there. As more sellers come onto the platform, item selection increases, improving the value proposition for buyers. Some of the major competitors include Wildberries, NVIDIA, CityLink, and DNS Shop. As of September 30, 2020, Ozon had $66.6 million in cash and $710 million in total liabilities. Free cash flow during the 12 months ending in September 30, 2020 was negative $471 million, which is, this is a good reason to go IPO. Assuming that the IPO is successful, they could raise as much as $4.5 billion. So there you have it. We just don't know what's going to happen, right? All right, so here's the Form F1, and I'm going to leave this in the description below for you to check out at your own leisure, right? But we're just going to hit the highlights, the little areas that I like to look at. Ozon Holdings PLC, they filed for IPO on November 2nd, 2020. The principal purpose of this offering are to create public markets for ADS, which we said was already American Depository shares, right? And obtain additional capital. We intend to use the net proceeds from this offering and the concurrent private placement for general corporate purposes. All right, so let's look at some of the capitalization right here. It says that they got cash and cash equivalents of $5.1 million. And then you keep scrolling down, the total borrowings, $10 million. So they actually in the hole, $5 million. Okay, so that's just a little capitalization information there for you. All right, let's look for the consolidated financial data real quick, see if we can find it. All right, so 2020 is the first one on the left-hand side right here. Okay, let's go down. Total revenue, $66.5 million. So this is a big company, guys. It's making a lot of money for sure. They're just not profitable yet because they have a total operating expenses of $78 million. So it's costing them more to stay, afloat than it is than what they're bringing in. But like I said, this is just a great opportunity to IPO. And channels like mine bring this types of company to the forefront to you guys, for you guys to, invest in. So make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. All right, so let's check out their website right here and see what they're all about. Looks familiar, right? Looks kind of like Amazon. Of course, everything is in Russian, so I don't understand anything, but it looks very similar to Amazon. Let's search for something real quick. See what product categories they got right here. So fashion, I don't know what this means right here. Let's search for Tom Clancy books, bro. There you go. Look at that. Tom Clancy video games and all that. So, yeah, basically our Amazon, but just in Russian. That's pretty cool, right? And all the other good stuff. So, I'm going to leave a link in the description below to this website if you want to check it out. It looks like Black Friday deals right there. Looks like Black Friday deals right here. Look at that. Check it out. All right, so here's the PS5 and the Xbox Series X1. It's going to run you around 45,000 rubles in Russian right there. So very interesting website. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below for you guys to check out. All right, so I like what I'm hearing. It looks very user-friendly. They are the #1, retail store in Russia, e-commerce. They are the equivalent of Amazon. So I'm probably going to buy a few shares of this one. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you interested in it? Ozon, are you? Let me know. Everything we went over in this video is going to be linked in the description below. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, join me on Patreon and Discord. And as always, guys, make sure you take care of yourselves. And I'll see you soon.
I bring up the pain, Rico Suave the main. I make the market rain like acid rain. An investing channel you ever known, ya. I think you'll go your house, your money, leave you broke, son.